Live across North Texas and beyond, this is the Jenna Ryan Show. Jenna Ryan is a world-renowned speaker and thought leader, ranked in the 87th most influential person online by Fast Company magazine. Jenna Ryan has spoken to thousands around the world and is now speaking to you. So with all things real estate and beyond, here is Jenna Ryan.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to my show. So glad that you're here with us today. I am in the best mood. I love our weather. We're having great weather out there, and I have an incredible guest with some really good energy here. Eve Mayer is here with us today. Eve Mayer Osborne, actually, is her name.
Oh, that was my old name.
Oh, that was? Okay, sorry.
I changed husbands. So.
Okay, love her. See, she's so raw and she's so real, and I love that about her because she's just going to make this show incredible. You guys want to listen to the very end. Eve is a social media guru. I met her in my social media days, and she was recently ranked just today by Social Media Marketing Magazine as the #1 CMO on Twitter. And that is out of all people, like out of HP and General Electric and all this crazy stuff. She just showed me the list. Just today, she was ranked the #1 CMO on Twitter. What is a CMO? That is a Chief Marketing Officer. Welcome, Eve.
Thank you, Jenna. I'm very excited to be on your show. I've watched it on Facebook. I've heard it on the radio. And now I'm here, and we get to have callers, like real callers.
I know. I'm so excited that we're going to have callers today. I'm giving away a free gift card to Nordstrom to whomever calls in with questions and comments. Our conversation today is going to get cray-cray because we're going to be talking about things that normally I don't talk about on the show. We're going to go a little bit deeper and really I'm going to kind of get a little bit more personal today, I think, just because of Eve's topics that she talks about. So you guys are going to learn some juicy information. And you're going to learn a lot for your life maybe too. So first of all, let's start out by just giving our thoughts to the hurricane victims in Houston. It's been just a tumultuous week going through my Facebook feed and watching the news or whatever about all the horrible things that have gone on, but also the blessings that have happened in Houston. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Louisiana, and we've seen, so many states and so many places in the U.S. go through some terrible times. But I will say the way people in Houston and surrounding areas have been handling it, it makes me proud. It makes me amazed, and it makes me think about how I really believe humans are basically good people, and I think we've seen a lot of that this week.
Absolutely. There have been some real heroic actions taken by people, and just everybody wants to give, and people are giving, and those people are going through a lot still. Hopefully they've rescued everyone. I don't know if they still have people to rescue, but I was watching with bated breath, watching what was going on, and it really impacted me personally. And so Houston, we're with you in our hearts, and we pray for you, and we donate, and we are really with you. And so then without any more to do, let's talk about our topics today. We're going to try to hit on a couple of things. We're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about online dating. And if we have time, we're going to talk about millennials.
Sure.
And that's kind of where we're headed. And we're just going to kind of go off the cuff, not necessarily follow a script, but we're going to talk about these things. We didn't even talk beforehand because we were too afraid we might,
I wouldn't let her.
She wouldn't let me talk, which is really good. I'm glad she didn't because I want to do that all the time, but then I can't help myself and I talk for 30 minutes. But anyway, okay, so first of all, let's talk about you. You are a social media, right now you're a CMO, but before that, I met you through like Twitter and Facebook because you were a social media coach or?
Badass.
A social media, did you just say badass?
Yes, because we asked the radio guy and he said we're allowed to say that word, so
Zach,
we said it. We just
Zach,
got it
are we
done.
allowed to say the word ass?
You betcha.
Okay, we can say the word ass. So
only in positive ways.
So, okay, you can't say negative ass?
No, just we're badasses.
So you can bet your ass.
Yeah,
you can bet your ass.
Good to know.
Okay, I'm sorry, my clients that are, against cussing. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. My clients are all cool. What can I say? Okay, so anyway, we were talking about you and how, you were just a social media badass.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote a book on social media a long time ago, and I self-published, and then it got picked up by a publisher, and it's called the Social Media Business Equation. It was the second edition. I'm actually about to work on a third edition, and there it is. Thank you
Here
for
it
holding
is.
that up.
If you are on my live Facebook at Jenna.Ryan1, here is her book.
And you can reach out to me or LinkedIn Queen on Twitter, which is me, and I can get you a copy of the book. But I started talking about social media because I was really frustrated with people who consulted on social media and were confusing and didn't talk to business clients or didn't talk about actually achieving business goals. And I didn't understand what they were talking about.
Okay.
And so I got ticked off, and I started learning about it and doing that myself. Started a company, and the rest is history.
Okay. And so at the same time while she was doing this was back in my former life before I was a real estate agent. I was Jenna. So Jenna was really specifically, I taught small business owners and mostly real estate agents how to market themselves online. And I had a web development company, an SEO company, and I had all this, I was generating leads like a badass. I mean, I would get, like, some of my realtors would be getting like 20 leads a day of people wanting to buy homes. This was before Zillow, at the very beginning of Google, at the very beginning of SEO, and I was a lead generation queen. And it's because my ex-husband would not let me become a realtor. I just sat there and started generating leads on my own in the bedroom. And we're divorced now. He's an ex-husband. So that might tell you why. But anyway, that's kind of how I found out about you. But from what I understand, Eve, you help more of the bigger businesses, more.
We do. I mean, I started out Social Media Delivered 2008, 2009, and it was a small company. We worked with small companies, and as time went on, we grew. Our team eventually got to 30 people. We eventually started working with midsize and some of the largest companies in the world internationally.
Wow.
It was an incredible run. I think my proudest moments is when we won Best Places to Work awards.
What?
And Women-Owned Business Awards, and all of those things were just incredible.
Fantastic.
And I loved it.
Yes.
But yeah, we worked with larger companies, and I think you were focused a lot with realtors, and they knew who you were, and then other people knew who you were because you were kicking butt at it.
Well, yeah, and then the 2008 crash came, and right about the time that the 2008 crash came, Facebook was coming. And so I was like, holy mackerel, what do I do? And I just started teaching people on Facebook how to market themselves on Facebook. So here we are. Facebook is just booming, just coming out. And I'm like, okay, how do you do this? And I figure out how to do it right as it's coming out. And then Twitter was out. And like I was going to ask Eve what if she remembers her first tweet.
I do not. I have no idea what I said.
My first tweet was, I'm tweezing my eyebrows. That's literally what I said on Twitter. I was very raw. I was very real. And I felt that with social media, that was kind of the mantra was you need to be real. You need to be yourself. And that's, I would create like all these little things like, be yourself. I can't remember all the things I would talk about, but I would teach people to be yourself online and don't be fake because we can see right through fakeness.
That is my favorite thing about social media. And I think people like you and I think I've read a lot of things you've written and I've followed you for a long time and we've had a couple of chats. And I think a lot of times with issues out in the world, you and I are on opposite sides.
Yes.
And I have always loved how you've expressed exactly who you are.
Thank you.
You are real in every area you are. And whenever you and I disagree, I've always been impressed, which is really why I wanted to come on the show, with your openness. You're like, yes, I understand that. I feel this way. But it's this openness to disagree and be knowledgeable about things and discuss things. And that's my favorite thing about you.
Thank you, Eve. That's so sweet. That is the sweetest thing you can say because it means a lot. But the funny thing is she comes in today and she's like, okay. And she's a very, very strong personality, just like me. And she's like, and she's like, don't tell me that. Because we were talking about, and she's like, don't tell me that. We're going to talk about that online. I'm like, I can't talk about that online.
Yes,
that's not some. So I do have some filters. People are like, no filter. No, I do have some filters. But today we're going to kind of pull down a little bit of the filters and really talk about some things because we want to be interesting and we want to be relevant. And the things that I have to say, there's no shame in it. There's, life is life and you go through things. And so, but let's talk about social media here for this first segment. We're going to talk about, so how social media has really changed over the years because it's only been around for 13 years, 10 years? Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's around before then, but like really in the main sense of saying social media, the ability to do marketing, advertising, and interaction online instead of you have a TV ad or a radio ad, which is not interactive, right? You can't call into that ad. So really social media has been around with people calling it that for the past 10, 11, 12 years. The way that it's changed is we had all kind of different platforms. We had LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and all these things keep getting introduced.
Right.
As time goes on, you see those platforms becoming more and more homogenous, becoming more and more like each other, stealing things that the other one is doing and trying to compete across the board. A lot of people will say, it's weird, LinkedIn kind of looks like Facebook now, and Instagram is copying all the things that Snapchat did. They're just a race in business, and they're looking to do the best that they can. I think we'll continue to see consolidation among social media, and we'll continue to get more adept with companies and individuals using it to achieve whatever it is they're trying to achieve.
Okay, off the top of your head, if you were going to market yourself on one of the platforms, where would you spend most of your attention? Or where do you?
I would need to know what your goal is. So you tell me this for realtors.
Okay, let's just talk realtors. Where would a realtor benefit from Facebook ads? I'm too afraid to even use them because I'm afraid my money's going to go off into the black hole of Facebook ads city.
No, you should definitely use them. I would definitely use them because they're cheap and they're targeted to specific areas and they're targeted to specific types of people, which real estate is hyper local, right? You want to, it's location, and you're looking for a certain spot. So I think you should totally look at that.
I do. Well, I do a radio show and that takes a lot of time and it really does pay off being able to use. So I do use Facebook in a sense that I'm using Facebook Live and I'm bringing this live content every single week and it's value added marketing. This is really what you call value added marketing. I heard Anthony Robbins say that today. Yeah. It's value added marketing whenever you're actually bringing information to people. Okay, we've got to go to a break. You guys call in 214-787-1190. Are you thinking of buying or selling a home? If so, contact me, Jenna Ryan, with RE/MAX Dallas Suburbs. I was born and raised in Dallas, and I know every area and every suburb. If you're relocating to the area, downsizing, or upsizing, or buying your first home, I can help you find the home that's perfect for you. Contact me today at 972-510-9177 or go to my website at JennaRyanRealty.com. You can also email me at JennaRyanRealty@gmail.com. Whether you're buying or selling, I'm Jenna Ryan, your best friend in real estate. I have my own radio show, 25 years of sales experience, and a team of experts to help you with all of your real estate needs. Join me, Jenna Ryan, from 11 to 12 on Sundays, where we talk real estate on Talk Radio 1190.
Guess how many Americans are unhappy employees? More than half. Maybe they're like Michael, who was going nowhere, working for peanuts as a utility company security guard. Then, Michael went to My Computer Career and ditched that rent-a-cop whistle for an IT career in less than 6 months. So if you're unhappy, see if the computer industry is for you. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. At My Computer Career, you could start a new life as an IT pro in months, not years, even with zero IT experience. Attend classes on campus or live online just twice a week to get the skills and industry certifications you'll need to start your new career. My Computer Career is nationally accredited and financial aid is available for those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Classes start soon, so go take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu. That's mycomputercareer.edu.
From the Talk Radio 1190 Jenna Ryan Show Weather Center, this report brought to you by Half Price Books. Partly cloudy for the rest of the day with a slight chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm possible and a high at 91. Mostly clear skies tonight, the low near 73, and mostly sunny tomorrow. Not really a chance of rain, but the high getting to about 92. I'm Zach Killian with your Jenna Ryan Show Weather Report.
There's a big sale at Half Price Books. Big sale at Half Price Books.
The Half Price Books 20% off sale is going on now. Books, music, movies, it's the biggest sale of the season. It's going on now at Half Price Books and halfpricebooks.com.
Welcome back to the Jenna Ryan Show.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the Jenna Ryan Show. I am a realtor. I am with RE/MAX. I'm a working realtor. Today, I have an open house. Right after this, I'm going to my listing of the week. I have several listings. You can go to my website at JennaRyanRealty.com and go under featured listings, and you can see all my listings. But the one that I'm going to focus on today is 2527 Windgate in Frisco. I'm going to be out there from 1 to 3 today selling that house. It's for $390. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with hardwoods everywhere. Gorgeous home. Motivated sellers. We're probably going to sell it this weekend. So get out there and get us an offer. And I'm here today with Eve Mayer. She is a wonderful woman. She's a CMO for Splash Media. And she was today ranked the number one CMO on Twitter by Social Media Today magazine. And she's written all these books. And tell us about how you sold your company and then came to be a CMO.
So I have been an entrepreneur since I was a kid, but always like with a company on the side, right? And some were successful. I had a cupcake company. I had a note selling company in college. I've done like everything. But my first really successful company was Social Media Delivered, and it was around for 9 years. And earlier this year, I thought I am tired of being an entrepreneur. I am beat. I had definitely some amazing ups and some definite downs. I think a lot of the thing that people...
It's hard.
They put entrepreneurs up on a pedestal.
Right.
And I love doing it. And the people I got to work with, it was amazing.
Uh-huh.
But at a certain point, you have to realize when you are an entrepreneur and you make money, you're rolling in it.
Right.
And when you don't make money, you got to make sure your people get paid, but you don't.
And it's rough stuff.
It is rough. So I was ready for a good boss. And there was a woman I met last year who I really respected who made me think I might want a boss again. So I actually decided to sell the company, and I have a husband, Levi, who is incredibly supportive and was like, do what you need to do.
Right.
And so I approached 6 companies. 4 made me an offer.
Wow.
And I couldn't ignore how well aligned Splash Media and Social Media Delivered were. And I really wanted a full service digital agency. I didn't want to just do social media.
Right.
I wanted to be able to create websites and do SEO and SEM and paid advertising and incredible video. And
perfect.
That's what they offered. And the owner and CEO was the person who just, John Dankachek, made all the difference to me because he was real. He cared about his people, and they had an amazing product. So sold to Splash Media as of August 1st. We're talking like just happened.
This just happened.
Just happened. So I got a paycheck from someone else. I didn't have to come up with payroll. And now I work at a full service agency. So who Splash Media is we are a full service digital marketing agency. That specializes in paid media, award-winning video production, and social media in any language.
Wow, I'm really impressed by your career trajectory.
Oh, thanks.
That is really impressive that you took your business, sold it to Splash Media, landed a top executive position, doing what you want to do, and you've just done it all, girl. You've got these books going on, and
well, I mean, I think people need to talk more about changes they have in their life and being proud about what they want to do. I really respect how you were in social media. And I think I remember you made this really public posting about, I love social media. I've done great at it. And now I really see this growth in real estate, and I want to help people find their homes. I want to help people do these things because that's what I'm called to do. I find a lot of times people try to slant or talk about things they're doing and not tell the truth about how they feel.
Right.
And it drives me nuts. I don't get it.
Right. Well, I had to do it simply because my social media, I wasn't making enough money to pay my staff. It just got difficult, and it was just real estate was booming, and I am a salesperson, and that's my favorite part of my job is talking to people and helping people and all the little details, kind of like you're able to delegate all the details. Well, I was having to manage all that, and it's really not my personality. It's not my best skill set. And so I just decided to take my skills and use them for myself and help people with their homes, and I've never been happier. The day that I made my change, and I love where I was. I love what I did, and I still have my audience that has followed me from different things. But now with the radio show, it's really been helped me to incorporate real estate with social media.
Well, I like how you do this because I think people want to work with a realtor that they know and they trust.
Right.
Like I don't want to work with somebody that I don't know. I don't want to make a huge decision of buying a house, one of the biggest decisions you're going to make in your life, with somebody I don't feel like I know personally. And I think that's what you're doing here.
Right, right. And it's, it still, no matter what, radio has credibility. Granted, radio's changing. People are doing podcasts and things like that. But whenever I'm able to go out on a listing appointment, and let's say I've got 30 competitors, which I do, there's a bunch of realtors out there. So I've got 30 competitors, and I'm able to show a track record. I'm able to show them what I'm able to do. And then I'm like, hey, why don't you listen to me this weekend on the radio? Then it's a really good situation. So you guys, we're going to be talking about social media today. If you have any questions about how to market your business or how to do that, we've got Eve here today. She's the person to ask. Give us a call. I'm giving a Nordstrom gift card, 214-787-1190. Would love to get a phone call from my audience today because I appreciate you guys so much.
So I came from radio. I started in radio with a friend of mine when I was 15.
That's right.
And I love radio, and I love social media as well, and I love how you're combining the two. But I totally want somebody to call us because I haven't taken a radio call in like 15 years.
Someone call us, 214-787-1190. Let's just get into the meaty part.
Okay.
I want to talk about, can we talk about the
We
book
can talk about
now?
anything you want.
I want to talk about the book now.
Okay.
Because I want to read this book. It's called Get It Girl Guide to Online Dating and Sex Etiquette. Sextetiquette. Sextiquette. Did you make up that word?
I did.
That is a great word. I have a friend who's a sex therapist, and if you're listening, you need to take her word and borrow it, but always give her always give her credit for the word. But sextetiquette. Sextiquette. So tell me about online dating and etiquette for sex.
Okay. So sextiquette is really around knowing how to interact with people on devices perhaps we didn't have 15 years ago.
Okay.
So talking about certain things via text,
right,
sending messages, how to talk online when you're dating. I was married first time for almost 12 years. And
okay.
I have a gorgeous daughter who is 10 and a half from that marriage, and I co-parent with my ex-husband.
Okay.
And he is remarried and happy, and I am remarried and happy. But before all that happened, once I got divorced, I found myself in a place of terror. Because I got divorced and I realized, oh no, I'm going to have to date again.
Oh my
goodness. And then
goodness.
I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to date again. And I was very happy, right? So I made a list of all the types of men I wanted to date. I was going to really get this done. And then I got online, because if I was a social media expert, surely I have to be good at online dating.
Yeah,
And
marketing
I was
yourself.
horrible. I didn't know what I was doing. There weren't cell phones when I had dated the first time. There wasn't online dating when I had done it the first time. And I just was a mess. So I decided to make it my goal, because I'm very goal driven, to be the best at this.
Wow, I love it. I love
So
it.
I
That's
set a
very
goal of
inspirational.
1 date a week. I was going to go on 1 date a week.
1 date a week.
And then I was actually in a Vistage group at the time, and we were going. They said, we're going to set goals for our new year. And people were like, I'm going to go to church once a week.
Right.
I'm going to spend 6 hours working out. I'm going to spend time with my child. And I was like, I will date 1 new man a week. And they were like, Eve. And I'm like, I am serious.
I'm
and you
doing
know
it.
why? Because so many women, I find, get out of a relationship and want another relationship or want to date, whatever their goal is, and they put everyone else in front of them. Their mom, their child, their best friend, their workplace. And women struggle putting themselves first. And I was not going to be like that.
1 date a week is very difficult. This is not, well, hang on. Let me just tell you.
Tell me.
I'm going to tell you my experience. It's not difficult to go on the date. That's easy. You go on the date. However, you are going to, even if your filters are really good, you're going to get a few jerks in there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is difficult. Hang on. I mean, you have to fall down and get right back up the next week. Like, let's say you meet someone. I mean, I go on more like 3 days a week when I'm really rocking, okay? Because I'm still dating. And it's very interesting. And so, but I mean, it's a long story. I've been divorced for a while. But anyway, so I'll go on like 3 dates a week. And, one of them will be like a total dud or say something totally rude, like, what happened to you? You don't look like your pictures. I'm like, what? What do you want?
Your pictures. You look just like your pictures.
Exactly. That person has, very low self-esteem and obviously doesn't know what hot is, because I'm kidding. But anyway, I mean, literally people say that, which is like totally asinine. It's like, okay, you're commitment phobic and that's not my problem, but I'm just going to move on and I'm going to have this glass of wine and I'm going to have fun and I'm not going to let it take me down. And so that's what I'm talking about. So you never had a bad date?
Oh my gosh, I had tons of bad dates. And I went on several dates a week. My goal just started with 1, but I'm an overachiever, Jenna. Like I really did. So I did this whole thing. I started writing a book on it. My dad thought it was hilarious and I was telling all these stories. stories. I turned it into a TEDx talk that I did on
Whoa.
Fearless Alter Ego. So
That's amazing.
Look that up.
On what you did where?
On around the book Get It Girl Guide, I did a TEDx talk.
Wow.
Called the Fearless Alter Ego. So that theory of how you
fearless alter
Yes, let's do it.
ego.
Okay. So when you're scared about doing something, you're scared about online dating, or you're scared about selling the biggest house you've ever sold, like the most gorgeous listing you've ever had, and you think to yourself, maybe I can't do this.
Okay.
What I do when I get in that situation is I use the fearless alter ego, and that is acting as if I am someone else until I am brave enough in myself to do it. So let's do your fearless alter ego name. Okay? First name, I want you to tell me the name of your favorite stuffed animal or doll when you were a kid.
Snoopy.
Snoopy. Okay, so your first name would be Snoopy. Now, currently, what is the first word of the brand of handbags or shoes you love the most?
Louis Vuitton.
So, Vuitton. Your name is your fearless alter ego when you're scared is Snoopy Vuitton. Everyone, this is Snoopy Vuitton.
Welcome. Hello.
Whenever you need to do something, that's who you are.
Snoopy Vuitton. Well, okay. So you're saying that you create, you kind of create a new level of consciousness, because in order to get to where you want to go, you can't be who you are. You've got to be that person that is walking out the fabulous stuff.
You have to fake it till you make it for a while. Everybody is actually terrified of doing new things and having new challenges. And sometimes you just have to fake it until you feel confident enough. Now I'm a killer dater. I mean, I'm not, because I'm married, but that was, that's what happened.
Obviously what happened.
We'll continue that after the break. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into more stuff. You guys need to call in 214-787-1190. Dawn, you should call in and ask a question. I'm going to give away a free gift certificate to Nordstrom.
Richard, call.
Call.
Are you thinking of buying or selling a home? If so, contact me, Jenna Ryan, with RE/MAX Dallas Suburbs. I was born and raised in Dallas, and I know every area and every suburb. If you're relocating to the area, downsizing, or upsizing, or buying your first home, I can help you find the home that's perfect for you. Contact me today at 972-510-9177 or go to my website at JennaRyanRealty.com. You can also email me at JennaRyanRealty@gmail.com. Whether you're buying or selling, I'm Jenna Ryan, your best friend in real estate. I have my own radio show, 25 years of sales experience, and a team of experts to help you with all of your real estate needs. Join me, Jenna Ryan, from 11 to 12 on Sundays, where we talk real estate on Talk Radio 1190.
You're busy. Your time is too valuable not to have the help you need when you need it. Check out the amazing new Tackle app. That's TAKL. Tackle will connect you with background-checked people who can help with all kinds of pre-priced small jobs and chores. Things like house cleaning and yard work. Have a Tackle provider at your house in about an hour. Take back your time. Download the free Tackle app today. That's TAKL. Let's tackle today.
From the Talk Radio 1190 Jenna Ryan Show Weather Center, this report brought to you by the Bank of Texas. Partly cloudy for the rest of the day. We've got a 20% chance of stray showers and thunderstorms scattered about, high reaching about 91. Mostly clear skies tonight, low near 73. And it's going to be mostly sunny tomorrow. Got a really slight chance of rain, but the high is getting to be about 92. I'm Zach Killian with your weather report on the Jenna Ryan Show.
Dreaming of a new car? For a limited time, get an auto loan as low as 3.15% APR during Bank of Texas's Dare to Dream loan event. Hurry in and apply today. Bank of Texas. Some restrictions apply, subject to credit approval.
Welcome back to the Jenna Ryan Show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks, Ron Taylor, for doing that wonderful intro. Love you. If you're listening today, online dating is what we're talking about now, because it's really on my mind, because I am online dating, and I'll probably have an online date this week. And I wanted to talk a little bit about apps, and I personally prefer, at this juncture, Tinder.
Let's talk about Tinder. I think just like social media for business, you
Yes.
choose the app based on your goal.
Right.
And Tinder is the app that you're going to use when you're typically not really looking for a relationship. You're
No,
looking for...
not anymore.
Really?
It's changed.
Really?
Oh my God.
Tell me more, because my impression is still it's a casual dating app.
No.
All right.
No.
You think people are getting married on Tinder?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? I mean, I think sometimes,
big time.
But not as much as others.
What's happened is Tinder started out as an app for hookups. And so then, because it is so efficient in helping you to meet people that are interested in relationships got on it. So the other day I was talking to this young guy who's like 25, and he was delivering something.
25-year-olds?
Heck no. I should, but I don't. Anyway, so I could, but I don't. But anyway, he was like, okay. And he says, I said, do you go on Tinder? And he goes, no, because Tinder everybody's looking for relationships on Tinder. And he's like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm 25 years old. And he was this gorgeous pilot, 25-year-old guy. Long story. But anyway, and so Tinder, the people on Tinder are actually looking for relationships. It's no longer a hookup app. It's more of now there are some dogs in every bunch. I mean, there's dogs. You just have to know how to look around those dogs. But you guys were talking about the Plenty of Fish. I haven't used that.
I'm totally going to disagree with Jenna. I need you to call in because I think Tinder is still a hookup app. Not that I would know because I've been married.
We've got
True.
to call. We've got
but
to call
I
her.
have friends.
We've actually got two callers. We've got Demetria on the line, and we also have Don Void.
Yes.
Woohoo!
But hookups lead to sometimes marriage.
Hookups can lead to marriage.
Yes. We want to talk to both of them. Bring them on. Look, the phone lines are so full.
Wow.
Demetria.
Hi, Eve.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fabulous. I'm so excited you called. Do you have a comment? Do you have a question? Give us what you got.
Me and my husband, we're been almost married for almost 20 years.
Oh,
so
wow.
Back then there were no dating sites.
Right.
I was actually living in Dallas, and he was living in Lake Charles and had moved to Dallas, and we met in Dallas.
Oh.
Not knowing we were both from Louisiana.
Love it.
So, but actually, we have like a little startup catering company, and we have a page on Facebook. So like you were saying with marketing, we're just getting into it. So listening to you guys is giving us a lot of good information because like you said, you don't know what's right to do, what's wrong to do, how you're going to reach the audience that you want to because we're local here in San Diego. But, eventually we would like to be everywhere. But and also with the real estate, in a few years, we're going to be looking to buy. So I'm just listening. I'm getting information from you two experts.
Oh, well, perfect. Thank you so much. And I think for a catering company, small and starting out, a lot of the things Jenna's talking about for real estate apply. So a Facebook page is really important, visual, posting often. Facebook ads is something you should really consider. And then if you're looking eventually to branch out and spread across the nation, having a great LinkedIn company page from the beginning that you populate once a week, post a status on is really a great place to start.
And I think that also the YouTube videos, I think YouTube videos are really where it's at. If you can get an audience of following regarding whatever content you could provide via YouTube, I think that is awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Here in San Diego, there are a few soul food restaurants, but not as much authentic as, being from back home in Louisiana. So that's we'll definitely look at doing YouTube.
Demetria, first of all, I really think the best way to get people in San Diego to know more about this is to send Jenna and I some of the food to eat that we eat on the show, right? And then we can post about.
To FedEx you some gumbo?
Yes, if you can FedEx some gumbo. I don't know how that's going to ship very well, but we would love that.
And maybe some cook-on candy, we do everything out here. Boudin balls.
You're making us so hungry.
And everyone loves it.
Oh, my gosh.
There's one actual place here that they're from Louisiana, and they've been here since the 80s, but no one really knows about them because they're kind of outside of the city. Because, San Diego's pretty large, and there's different little cities within San Diego.
Yeah.
So you really do have to get out there and work. So, like I said, I'm getting the info from you guys so that we can make it happen in 2018.
Just hit it all. Hit all the social media. It works.
Facebook page, LinkedIn page, or your number one YouTube channel. I love that, too. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for calling, Demetria. It was so exciting to get a radio phone call.
Thank you.
Bye, girl.
Love you, Eve.
Love you.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Women rock.
That's right.
Okay, we have another caller.
Hello?
Hey, Hey, Don Boyd. Thank you for calling.
Good morning. How are you guys? Hey, I love your energy today. You've got a great guest today.
I know.
Don, you're
Don't
so
I?
cute.
What
She's amazing.
accomplishments she's done, and frankly, the ones you've accomplished too, Jenna. Both of y'all are just killing it.
Thank
This
you.
is awesome. Hey, listen, I too was divorced, like you two. I was married 10 years. When I divorced, there was no social media, nothing like that out there to meet anybody. So all I did was I went to the gym. I worked out all the time. Never went out. I always had friends calling me, "Come on out. There's lots of girls. You can meet. Blah blah blah." No way. I'm not ready. I'm damaged goods. I can't do it.
Aww.
I was raising my son by myself.
Yep.
That's how people feel.
And so what happened was I finally went to an event, a charity event, and I met some great people. I thought, I'm just not into this. I was leaving. All of a sudden, I caught someone's eye. Boom. It happened.
It happened.
God, that's
married,
so
but-
romantic.
But it worked out great. And my point is, I don't know if I could do a dating site. I liked it because we both knew a lot of the same people. So we had some
Right.
common ground there, which I
Right.
think it's great. I think it's great that they have these websites where, these dating apps where you can meet people, which
Right.
is great for busy people like you two, for instance. But for me, it worked well having some common ground, some common friends.
No, I think there's
True.
nothing wrong with that, Don. That's awesome. And I encourage people, get out there, go to events, join a church group, join a dark group at a bar, join whatever group are people that are like you and place value in the same things that you do.
Absolutely.
And you're so fortunate. I really, I guess, I had been married so long and these things were available. I think for me, I didn't have anybody that I could go out with. I didn't have time. Like if I had a night that I didn't have my daughter, I wanted to be on a date, not looking for a date. And I'm impatient as heck, so I'm sure that has something to do with it too.
because I didn't want to go out, and I wasn't a bar person. I don't go out.
Me either.
Bars, those kind of things. I was in the gym in the morning before work and after work.
Okay.
So that's all I did. So
Wow.
That's a great
anyway,
idea. I think I'll try that.
You got to get that hot body right after the divorce.
My next thing, I have a real estate thing too. I want to ask you about if I have time.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, we bought this house 4 years ago. It's a great house. We've done some upgrades, but it needs a lot more upgrades. We're thinking about maybe selling within the next year.
Okay.
And we can get, a good amount of money back out of it.
Uh-huh.
But what I'm afraid of, Jenna, is the inventory. What's going to be available and what we'll be able to get for our money.
Okay. Well, that is something that really depends on a lot of different variables. Right
Sure,
now is the
exactly.
hottest time to ever sell your home ever. Right now. And
exactly.
so if you want to sell, I would do it now because we don't know what's going to happen with the market. Any minute now, it could just go tank. Once the market turns, it turns immediately. It doesn't wait. And so right now, we're rocking. Is it softening? Depends on who you ask. Depends on what day. August usually is a slower month, and then it picks right back up in September.
According to our property taxes, it's still rocking.
Oh, it is?
Property taxes have gone way up.
Right. Well, that's kind of
bit,
that's really a tail-end indicator. I'm right on the cutting edge. Like literally, I put homes on the market every single day, and I watch what's going on. So what we need to do is we need to have me come out and see your property and give you advice, even if it's a year in advance, even if it's 2 years in advance. You cannot waste my time because if I just see the inventory, it actually helps my business. And meeting you is fine. So let's set up a meeting where I can come out and kind of give you some pointers and let you know what I think.
Okay, awesome.
Love you. Thank you so
Awesome.
much
Thank
for
you,
calling.
John.
Thanks.
And
Y'all have a
congrats
great
on your
day.
relationship.
Great show. Love your energy. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Demetria has to move to Dallas, and Susan Georgeson says that you are 100% right about Tinder.
I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Tinder.
But
okay?
I've been still talking to friends that say it's still just mostly a hookup site.
Okay, I'm cutting edge. I'm leading edge. You've got to understand I'm Jenna Ryan, okay? I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I mean, every single guy on there are like, now, it's still a little cheap. And so here's what I do. I will not talk to a guy for very long on Tinder, okay? I will not. If a guy doesn't ask me out within like 3 texts, I'm off. I mean, I unmatch them.
Agreed.
I don't care how cute they are. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how nice they are. I don't care what they tell me. If they do not ask me out within like 3 texts, I'm like, okay, this guy is commitment phobic.
Exactly. I don't know if they're commitment phobic, but so many people on online dating want to just like have a pen pal. I don't want a freaking pen pal. What are you doing? When I did my this book, Get It Girl Guide, tells you how to do your picture, tells you how to write what you're going to say in your profile. And it's because I had a lot of success, and I think you should put your goal in your profile very clearly. I am here just to date. I am looking for a relationship, whatever it is. And I put, if you think I'm cute and I sound interesting, ask me for a cup of coffee. That's it.
Absolutely. Okay, so, and then I've got another one.
Tell me.
So my new thing that I've learned is to start asking, are you married?
Oh, God. Really?
What is the deal? If you're separated and you're on Tinder, okay, I've got some people that...
I gotcha.
I don't really know what to say, but all I know is I don't want to go out with a separated person.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out with someone who's emotionally tied to someone else.
Yeah.
I want somebody who's like, what do you do? I'm not going to put that in my profile.
So,
if you're addicted to someone else, please do not contact me. If you're, I went on this one. I got to tell you.
Wait, you didn't
put
that in your
No,
profile.
I didn't.
Okay,
I would
good.
never do that.
Okay.
I went on this wonderful date.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple weeks ago, whatever. The date was so wonderful. I literally had tears in my eyes. He didn't know it, but the things he was saying, I felt like I was talking to myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, at least this is out there. I wasn't like trying to make him my Prince Charming, but I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then he's like, yeah, I'm married. I'm separated. And I'm like, holy mackerel. What the hell? How did I handle that? He goes, is that okay? And I said, no. I said, no, it's not. And it was hard. And then I went to the bathroom at Capitol Grill. And I'm like, damn, that was the greatest date I ever had. And then he's separated. Can't you get your business taken care of before you come online?
Yeah,
what am I, your ego feed?
So what I did with that situation, I didn't know. I didn't really ask them because I always looked at if they were married, single, separated, and then I didn't talk to them. But you're saying this guy put single and then told you
on
he was
Tinder
separated.
they don't have have that little jogger.
See,
and I don't like match. Match is slow for me.
Yeah, I don't like
so
matching.
I like the fast Tinder. You're in, you're out. You're in, you're out.
Yeah.
You're in, you're out. Okay, we got to go to another break. Do y'all like our conversation?
I think they do. Hey, Steve, what's up?
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Chair. Hi, Anna Kay. Talk to y'all soon, and be right back.
Are you thinking of buying or selling a home? If so, contact me, Jenna Ryan, with RE/MAX Dallas Suburbs. I was born and raised in Dallas, and I know every area and every suburb. If you're relocating to the area, downsizing, or upsizing, or buying your first home, I can help you find the home that's perfect for you. Contact me today at 972-510-9177 or go to my website at JennaRyanRealty.com. You can also email me at JennaRyanRealty@gmail.com. Whether you're buying or selling, I'm Jenna Ryan, your best friend in real estate. I have my own radio show, 25 years of sales experience, and a team of experts to help you with all of your real estate needs. Join me, Jenna Ryan, from 11 to 12 on Sundays, where we talk real estate on Talk Radio 1190.
As a small business owner, you make every dollar count. So what could you do with $10? Go to Vistaprint.com today and you'll get 500 high-quality custom business cards for only $9.99. That's less than 2 cents per card. And at Vistaprint, your satisfaction is absolutely guaranteed. So it's never been easier to turn 500 strangers into connections. Just visit Vistaprint.com and use promo code 1515 at checkout. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 1515.
Finding great people to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's time to try ZipRecruiter, where 80% of jobs get a qualified candidate in just one day. How? Using powerful technology, ZipRecruiter matches your job to the right candidates fast. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, only ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free for your free trial. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Introducing the new Sleep Number 360 smart bed, the only bed smart enough to sense your movement and automatically adjust to both of you to help you stay comfortable all night. It's even designed to help with this. Much better. Does your bed do that? The Sleep Number 360 smart bed is part of our biggest sale of the year, where all beds are on sale. Plus, save an incredible 50% on the Labor Day limited edition bed with special financing available. Ends Monday. To find a store near you, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum payments required. See store for details.
In the middle of our street, our house in the
Phone lines are open at 214-787-1190. Here's Jenna Ryan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. So glad to be here today with my good friend, Eve Meyer. We're here today talking about online dating. We've been talking about social media. We've been talking about real estate. But my sidekick over here, Zach, our producer of the show, has a question. Hi.
Well, I've been on a couple dating websites for a bit, and it's been kind of difficult because the women I interact with, they will either stop talking at some point after like 3 or 4 messages, and you were saying stuff like, if you don't ask me on a date within 3 messages, cut it off. But there's also this thing where I start seeing a girl, but then they say they're not ready to do anything, they're not ready to go any further.
Okay.
They just got over a relationship. It's just like, do I keep trying to pursue them or just say screw it and go on to the next one? Because it's happened to me 4 times in the last month.
Okay, I'm
Who's
ready.
first? You
go first. Go first.
I get to answer that one too?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
And then I'll answer after.
So I would say it's a numbers game. If you're not getting a response, you don't beg anyone.
Hang on. They couldn't hear the question. The question
was
from Zach
was he's going on dating sites, and the girls will stop texting back, or he'll go out and then they will stop responding. Should he continue to respond? Should he continue to go after them? If a girl is, in my opinion, if a girl's playing a game like that, then just go to the next. And it's a numbers game. And the most important thing is not to take it personally.
No, yeah,
and to
of
just
course.
really boost, because it's hard. It's hard not to take it personally. I go through this. It's like, you feel like, what's wrong with me? It has nothing to do with you. That person may be all messed up. They may not be ready. You may need to be get a better picker and look for better questions to ask people in the beginning so that you're going out with the right people.
I don't know if it's like people my age group, because it seems like every girl that I date is my age. They're saying, I'm getting over a long-term relationship.
How old are you?
No, it's happening to me.
I'm 25.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree with Jenna. Like, if they give you signals that it's difficult, if something's difficult in the beginning, it's not going to get easier.
It's not going to get any better.
It's going to get worse. It better be
just gonna get
flower
worse.
and roses and heaven and
happy and peace
rom-com,
and ease and
right?
contentment.
And
yes.
hot. Like those are the things you're looking for in the beginning.
Love
so when you start talking to them, look for signs that they're consistent. So if they're like, yeah, I want to go out, and you go out and you have a great time, great. And if they're like, oh, I need some time to get over things, they want a pen pal. And I don't think you're the kind of guy that wants a pen pal just to talk to somebody that you're not actually going to meet.
It's just the hardest thing to find consistency, I swear.
Amen. I'm 47 years old, and it doesn't change. But I think what can help the process is just becoming ready yourself, because I believe that we attract what we're ready to attract energetically. I believe in all this energy stuff. And I think that if we're on one level of consciousness, we're going to attract that one level. And as you begin to grow and learn, and really come back even after the defeat. Because for me, it's like I would just, the reason I've been single for so long is I, have a bad relationship, and it would send me into I'm not going out ever again for 2 years. I mean, literally, I would just be so afraid because, what if they turn into a demon? What if something happens?
You have to be ready. You have to be sure of yourself. And by the way, Zach is here and very handsome.
Yes, he is.
Tall, has dark hair. What's that call-in number we have in again? Because Zach is single and 25 years old.
214-787-1190.
I shook hands with him, and he did not smell funny. So
No.
I would
He's got a
highly.
cute shirt on today.
He has cats on his shirt, and he's adorable. So if anyone would like to
Awesome
meet Zach, you
man.
should just give us a call.
It's making me turn all red over here.
Oh, no problem. And he's a little bit shy if you like that too. So Steve was just asking us about women in Dallas who are successful. I would put both of us in that category.
Yes.
And have a hard time dating. So I want to talk a little bit about the advice I got when I was single and I was a CEO and I had a company that was doing well, and I was a mom with a 7-year-old.
In your own home.
In my own home, doing completely self-sufficient. And a lot of people said, Eve, you are going to need to date someone that is also a CEO who makes more money than you, so you will not emasculate him. And I have to be honest, I really thought for a while that was true. And I tried to date certain people, and I still emasculated them, and it didn't work so well.
I don't believe that a man could be emasculated. He's either masculine or not, and I don't believe that I have the power to take away his balls. I'm
like
sorry.
that.
That's
No.
too much power to give me.
I think you're absolutely right. What I found out when I met my husband and some other amazing men that I
thought
dated
hard about this.
was not that he didn't need to be a CEO. He didn't need to make more money than me.
No.
He needed to have as much or more confidence as I did. And the man I ended up with was not a CEO. He was a very accomplished technology professional and went on and had his own company and actually ended up working for me. But he is so incredibly vain. He is so incredibly sure of himself with this inner confidence that comes from just who he is as a person.
Right.
That he could never be emasculated. And
Right.
so it's really interesting. I think a lot of successful women in Dallas are told they need to look for a certain thing. And what they need to look for is, number one, what you were talking about, a true sense of who they are and assuredness in that. And then to look for a man who appreciates all the things that they have. And a lot of times, the things that men in the past I would date that would be like, oh, you're so aggressive or you're so sure of yourself, and it would emasculate them. My husband was like, that is really hot.
Right. You've got to find somebody. And here's the deal, Steve. I mean, we're not having trouble dating. Okay. We're having a blast. If you're a successful woman and you're fabulous, you may think we're going through hell. And yeah, some days are good, some days are bad, but pretty much we have our pick. It's just whether or not we're ready or not and who we want to choose. And it's the man. The men, it's the man pull, is the man out there, ready to rock and roll with us, and I think it's more about relational capability than, I think it's for me, it's more about, is the person ready for what I'm ready for? Are they at that level? And that's, I guess you could say that's a difficulty.
It can be. CJ is saying it's where she dates mostly younger men almost exclusively, and they stress out over her success. I think it goes back to the same thing. People, whether it's a man or a woman, judging themselves in comparison to their potential mate instead of being sure about themselves.
So the last date I went on, that was the one that said I didn't look like my picture. And I think it's because I'm more successful than him, so he had to tear me down and say I didn't look like my business card. But he was just kidding.
Give me your business card. I'll be the judge of that.
I think I look like my
so let me
business
tell
card.
you, and I'm going to tell her the truth online right now. Pictures online dating and on LinkedIn for that
I try
matter.
to put ugly pictures online so they don't expect much.
Stop it.
I
You should
do.
be within 6 pounds and 6 months of your current reality. That is my rule.
He made
right?
fun. He said I do not look like that anymore.
You
He goes, what happened to you?
No,
that was
you
his
look like
words.
that. You look fine.
But I think he was just intimidated. I was trying to kind of make him not feel. I was like, he was asking about my career, and I was like, ugh, trying to hide.
It looks just like you.
I mean, okay, people get older, but I can't help it. Anyway,
is this like 10 years old or something?
No, it's just a couple years old.
Then you're fine.
But the point being is I don't really believe that was the truth. I just believe that he felt uncomfortable for whatever reason because of my success. And so, I think you just have to have a strong man. But I love that question. That was a great question.
And there are some dang strong men out there.
There are strong men out there, and that's what we're looking for.
I love men.
Men are wonderful.
We need a whole show where we just talk about men. Demetria says you're gorgeous, and she is accurate.
Thank you.
She knows things.
You're very sweet.
We have a couple minutes left.
Yeah, we only have a couple minutes left.
And I guess nobody else is going to call in. How are you going to decide who to give the gift card to?
Well, I have to give it to either Don Boyd or Demetria.
They were both awesome.
Maybe we should flip a coin. Do you have any coins?
I only have a credit card.
We got to talk about. I know what we could talk about.
Talking about.
Oh my God! Tell me.
Are we really?
So she was showing me. Yeah.
Okay.
She was showing me some of the titles of her book, but they're so relevant. One was about nudes.
When you get a picture from a gentleman caller that you are not expecting and it is not of his face.
Okay. Whenever you get a picture of someone's privates via social media, via text that you met on the internet, you immediately do not pass go. You put them in jail and block them and get away from them. I have friends that will literally become friends with these people. It's like, no. If someone sends you a picture of their privates, any part of their private, I don't want to see your chest. I don't need to see, because you know what that means? That means they want to get it on, and you're going to be hurt because they're going to leave you. That's what I think.
Hang on. It depends. Like, if they send it to you and you have never met the person, Agreed. That is a problem.
I would really have to be in a relationship, and then I want to see all you got.
Yeah,
but
agreed. Okay, that's better.
Yeah,
but my book prepares you for this because I did not know this happened.
It happened
because I was out of it for 12 years, and the first time it happened, I sent it to my friend Maria, and I was like, "What is this?" And she was like, "This happens all the time."
It's called. Can I say that?
No, don't say it. I've written a chapter on how you respond, whether you would like to date the person or not. Good responses would be. Did you accidentally send me a picture of your stick shift? The other white meat is good. Yeah, maybe we only have 2 minutes.
So you laugh about it.
Yes.
You turn it into a funny thing.
Or if you're never going to talk to him, a good one is it cold there? I don't like that one.
Oh, MJ. Well, that's kind of hot. But, I mean, I've got an open house I got to go to. And I'm going to be thinking about all these sex things. Okay, what else?
I don't know.
More sex. What else do you have? What else is the title?
Oh, no, don't read the titles.
Well, tell me what it is about.
The book is about how to set up your profile, how to do your picture, and how to date and have a good time.
Italian men are the best lovers. That is no lie.
I don't know. That's a chapter that actually flies in the face of that. I went to Italy and not so much.
Well, that was the guy that was married that I went on a date with 2 weeks ago, and I had tears in my eyes. It was so great.
Yeah.
And he was Italian, and I was all excited. And then he told me he was, separated. I ain't going there. No.
Yeah. Tell him to call you when he's divorced.
I'm not going there.
When he's divorced?
Yeah, he can call me when he's divorced, but that's what I told him. I said, call me when you're divorced. But even then, they need a couple years to go through their hell.
A couple years?
I think a man, I don't want to be with a man. I don't want to be a rebound woman. I don't.
I mean, you definitely need a time period to have some fun, for sure.
You need some time to go through all the, especially my age, like 50s.
I really love Dawn, but Demetria called first, so can we give her the gift card? Because I feel like Dawn's not going to be as excited about Nordstrom.
Dawn got the gift card last week.
Oh, yes. Demetria, you win.
Demetria, you win that gift card. Please send me your email. Send me an email on Facebook which is, Jenna.Ryan1 with your information. The show's over. We love you, Eve. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you
That was
for
fun.
being here.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.